I want to make a quick deposit. It's going to be just an in and out. But I know you didn't think we were in competition. I know that you might have been competing with me, but I never was competing with you. I always knew, you know what, I take that back. I didn't know because I was losing that battle. But what I found out was my biggest competitor was the old version of myself. The one that didn't know how to let go. The one that didn't know how to let go of certain addictions, whether it may be drug addictions, whether it may be gambling, whether it may be sex, whether it may be this woman, or whether it may be this 10-year relationship with a friend, or maybe 20-year relationship with this partner, or this woman I was in love with. When I learned that it was up to me to move and make the decision to cut ties, when I learned that depression was something that I was battling, it was an internal thing, because I truly didn't love myself. I showed love to everybody that was around me, but little to myself. The version that didn't know how to say no. I'm gonna always look out because I'm straight. I'm gonna look out for everybody. I want everybody else to be straight like I am, at least, you know, while you're with me. Not knowing that I'm pouring into these cups, emptying my flask, and no one is filling me back up. When I realized that I was battling the mentality that wasn't of a divine man, I realized, oh shit, I'm losing this battle every day, because every day is an opportunity you get to defeat your old self. Every day you can make progress, because again, the war is in totality, but every single day is a battle. The war is, when this shit is all said and done, how does the scale of your heart, is your heart going to be light as a feather, or is it going to be heavy with torment and things of the decisions that you made that you know that stop you from actually being able to walk in your purpose? When you defeat your old self, it's like when you begin to even recognize that that is the true competitor, that's the battle that you fight, that's the war, is with yourself. It's not an external, what he doing, what she doing, what he got now. It's not external. The battle is internal. And when you understand that and say, okay, now I'm ready for this, now I'm ready to win this war, that's when you figure out what your purpose is. And if you are disciplined enough and obedient enough to actually walk in that purpose or that calling, that old version of you becomes easy to defeat. And you recognize that nobody outside can stop you or hold you back. Nobody. So stop allowing other people than yourself to be your competitors. Look in that mirror. Look in that mirror and tell yourself, whatever it is, you know, whatever it is that's stopping you, that's keeping you procrastinating, whatever it is that's keeping you addicted, whatever it is that has you depressed, whoever it is you can't let go, whatever it is you can't let go, look in the mirror and say you tired of that and you ready to make a change. And when you wake up the next day, go for it. Change. You don't have to, you can right now, this message can hit you and you can be like, damn, boy, I'm my own worst enemy. If I get out of my own way, sky's the limit. When I got out of my way, an example, I got in front of this camera and began telling my testimony, began telling my story. Something that I always told individually, but I always knew, yeah, I'm still bullshitting to a degree, so I ain't gonna get on the camera. Nah, when you stop bullshitting, you gain a certain strength, a certain conviction to be like, hey man, this is what it is, that's what it ain't. So know that your competitor is you. Nobody can be in competition with you. We're not even on the same level. Everybody's not born and created equal. We can strive for equality, but everybody's not equal. That's why you got the NFL, and that's why you got people playing football in Canada. That's why you got the NBA, and that's why you got the G League. Because everybody is not playing on the same level. Sometimes you're trying to compete with somebody that's way more advanced with you. Somebody that has way more money than you have. They have way more better opportunities than you have, better job than you have. They have better money management. They have more, and those are just the material thing. I ain't talking about the spiritual gifts. You battle against some people that have high degrees of wisdom. You trying to go up against some people that have high levels of discernment, divine levels of intuition, receive divine revelation, have clairvoyance. You trying to compete with these people, and these people have not even paying you any attention, laughing at you, thinking, look at him. You're not even in the same league. So understand that, again, it's not the people that you might think that's holding you back. It's you. You are your own competitor. Every day, wake up, win that battle, whatever is holding you back, win that battle, and do it and do it and do it every single day until you build up enough spiritual energy, spiritual strength to where you start to know that you can hear and say, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because as long as you focus on the outside shit, you're never going to figure out what your purpose is. That's what we're here to find out. What is my purpose? Get on purpose. Be on purpose. Stop thinking people competing with you, man. Because they probably don't even think about you. I'm out here.